I really want to encourage the people of good, those who have already overcome the fallen state, the darkness, and those who are overcoming. You got to start standing up and dealing with things. Face all things, face all of your fears. Because if the children of the light can find one thing to control you with, they will. Because their aim is to destroy, not to help. And so don't run away from anything. Face it. Even if you're shaking in your boots, you get over the shake. All right? It is a battle between good and evil. There are men and women who clearly represent evil. They're in your families, family members. They are so-called friends. They are snakes. But face them. Don't run. And don't care what they say or what they think. Really. You can't care what evil people think or say. You represent good and become an example for them that they may overcome. Hopefully they will, but if not, let them suffer and die. But you got to stand up, folks. You know how you feel when you're feeling all great, life is, the sun is shining, like, oh, God is with me, right? But then something happened, and now your mind's racing, you're feeling down. Nothing changed. God is still with you. And that downtime is the time to develop faith even more so. Count it all joy when trouble comes. Trouble develop faith, patience in your life. You know that God is with you. So don't freak out. This election is not over. And nothing is happening that we are not surprised about. We knew the Democrats would do this. I was listening to, there's this black local station here in L.A. when I'm coming in the morning, it's on, and I was listening to the host and some of the callers. They were like, and they're Democrats, mostly black, if not all, but mostly black. And they were not happy this morning. They were mad at the voters. They're like, some of the voters voted for Donald Trump, and they didn't tell us. Like, what the? They were scared to tell you. And they had so-called experts on there who blame the white people for everything. Don't worry and don't run. Face your fear. Always go to your fear and face it. All right? It's amazing what you will overcome. You have the power in you to overcome all things. But if you run, I know people who are afraid to go and forgive their mothers. It's like facing the worst fear. And yet they'll say, oh, I love my mother. I love my mother. My mother's nice. My mother's a good woman, but I'm afraid to face her. I'm afraid. If your mother was a good woman, you would be a good child and would not be afraid to face your mother. She's not good if you're afraid to face her. Because you know deep inside, you know she's not good. Good produces good. Evil produces evil. It's just the way it is. So don't pretend. Do not pretend. I don't care if it's your daddy, your mama, your husband, your wife, your children, your aunt, your uncle, your cousin, your so-called friend. Don't deny what you see. Don't hate. And then you can deal with it, all right? This battle is real. It's not fake. You can't be nice. Nice is weakness. Just don't hate so you can overcome evil.